السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم مارس من قناة سبيس جيمز. اليوم بدنا نرجع على لعبة هellblade. اتوقع اليوم وصلنا الحلقة الخامسة او السادسة. المهم اليوم بدنا نحاول نخلصها اللعبة. اللعبة انا صراحة ما بطل في عندي كلام بعد اللي شفته من هاللعبة. ما فيش طريقة اني اقدر اشرح لكم اياها، فخلينا نبلش نكتشف الماضي تاع سينوى. دخلنا كم شغلة هيك بس ضلت كأنه 4 أو 5 بوابات اليوم بدنا نكتشفهم. انجوي. احنا تقريبا وصلنا هون اخر شي، مشينا شوي. هذا بعد ما شفت الوجه ولا لا؟ لا قبل، يعني بدنا نعيدها على السريع. معلش نقدم لبعد اللقطة هاي لو سمحت. بوابة برضو بدنا ندور على حرف زمان عنهم والله. هذا الباب ما جربناش نفتحه. مش عارف تفتحيش انت. كيف كان الشكل؟ وهي هاي الموسيقى لو ضلوا يشغلوها بس. والله انهم بخوفوا يا صاحبي.
Dillian, there he is. What are you waiting for?
وينه؟
Find a way. Find him. Go.
طيب.
Way too many times. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one.
طب ايش اعمل لاهلك انت وياه؟ استنى شوي.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the glow. Senua explored new paths into the unknown. You can't.
You can't يا حبيبي. ما تدعوجني جميعا. كم باب هي؟ انا ضيت الشكل هون ولا هناك؟ اوكي فتحنا الباب. ها هسه هون جابوا لي الشكل. وينه؟
He was kind to her.
واحدة من العواميد هاي. وين عم بجيب لي الصور؟ هاي هون. خلنا نسمعها شو عنده.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Balder's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
ايش اودير؟ استنى شوي الواحد منهيش المسج هيك معلم. اها مش يعني بس اشي شبيه له. هون ممكن.
Do you remember the way he stroked
يا الله
your
من وين
hair?
نطط يا زلمة.
Do you remember the way he felt?
بخن عينهم. يا هلا والله. بنحاول نختمها قبل ما ننجلط. كل شوي اللي هي طالعة في راسي.
Saved you. I don't cared for her. No one else has.
مش وقته بدنا نختم اللعبة.
She's still alive.
لو سمحت اتركني لحالي لو سمحت. اطلع من هون، اطلع من الاستوديو حقي. زمان بعدين اول شكل مش خاطر لي ايش ممكن هسه هذا عمود هذاك يا انه اشياء مربوطين فيها يا انه هيك من بعيد انا بس اركبهم تركيب بس. هذا مش هون اذا عملت هيك خلص والله انا خلص اقسم بالله اسف.
He was the only one that really mattered.
الظل ممكن ايوه هذا هو. لا بس هذا انعكاس ليش عامل نفس الشكل ايش هو هذا من برا
Remember Dillian?
ولك اخرسي اتذكر شيء انا بعرفش حل عني. هذا هو ايوه اوف قاعد من الزناخة يا زلمة لازم البوكسات تبين. ارجع للعالم هذاك بعدين ما اقول لك ليش.
He's gone to the dark world. You're in the wrong world.
اخرس انت وياه.
The other world. The dark world. Without you. It's you. You owe him his love.
طيب بدي ارجع للقناة من هون. لازم اجرب هذا. قاعد يحكوا لي الدارك وورد.
Look what happens to the things you love.
والله ما بعرف امور زي هيك ولا انجز. يا رب ما عنده.
There he is. Where are you taking him?
He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way.
هذا هو.
There is a way up there. Find the way.
هذا هو اللي بتدور عليه اللي شبه ماينكرافت. ايش بالنسبة للمية هاي؟
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking upon him. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Guilty. Was it worth it?
خلص لما يخلص عشان طايرة بروح الدرج نضبطه هيك.
You have no chance for love now. Nobody will love you again. Ever again. You can. You've killed him with your love because he believed in you.
هيا تعال يا ولد. ثلاث أشكال هون بس.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friends. Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future.
He cared.
Two realities tearing at her soul.
واحد من الأشكال.
But then about wasting your time just delaying minute by minute by minute. What does she think she's doing? You're not special. She thinks she can.
They mean nothing.
Being special.
Waste of time.
Could all be a waste of her time.
The gods are just
Playing,
what if the gods are laughing at her?
messing with her.
It would be
هذا
The Northmen
بيخلصها
tell how
ياخذ
the
راسه
gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief and she dies. She's put next to her husband and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
أيوه هذا بالعكس.
He's the reason she keeps fighting.
نلاقي الأول قبل. هذا وين؟ إيه في باب. فعلا أحوال.
Do you remember what that feels like?
Do you remember the smell of his neck?
فتحنا الباب هذا هسه نروح نسكر من كيف مفتوح.
He didn't believe that she was cursed.
Do you remember the way he touched you? You saw that she was strong.
You had that loved him.
You squashed it and strangled him.
قدرش ألاقيها.
The curse
زي
cannot be.
نلف. لأنه هاي الطريقة الوحيدة اللي نلف فيها. أكيد حاطين اللفة هاي كلها لسبب أنا بطلع في الماي قال.
Do you
ثواني.
know? Was it
أنزل
worth
هذيك
it?
صح صح
You're
صح.
still alive and Dillian's dead.
He doesn't deserve to be dead.
فكرنا.
How does that make you feel?
عجقة بس هيك بدهم يلفلفونا.
Do you remember?
وأنتوا راح تشوفوها بدقيقة. أنا صار لي 3 ساعات بلف.
What if this is pointless?
What are you doing?
Overcome with grief, the
خرجت.
gods send Hermod to ride to hell and ask Hela to let Balder
فكر هذا
return.
مزعج يا زلمة.
All the
ريحني
gods are
منهم.
weeping, he says.
لو لا كان زمان
Are
جنيت.
they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let hell keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Do you think she remembers him?
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the things she loves.
She destroys the thing she loves.
داليان يا أخوك استنى. تعال الله يهديك.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, the chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Very careful. You've come this far, don't let him slip away. It's a narrow bridge, and there's a long way to fall.
شلون كتير يعني ولا عادي؟ لا تخافي.
Yes.
خليك واقف عندك بالله عليك.
Quicker.
No! It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the... Just come to you.
نقزوني.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness.
هذا هو دليل؟
He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you and only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this is nothing to do with...
بس أحس حالي هيك شوي بلشت أفهم القصة.
What if this is
دخل
the
كل شيء في
end?
بعضه.
It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before, you could be fooled again.
كم واحد ضل هيك؟
You don't
خلنا
know.
نسمع هذا
It's just
شوي.
their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
سمعناه معناته. بالبوابات. يجوز هذا آخر واحد أو اللي بعده.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like.
Among us.
Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
ايش الصدى هذا؟ سمعت كيف الصدى بس خلص حكي. طيب قربت اتحول انا خلصني.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels... It doesn't
What
feel
is this
right.
place?
This feels... It's... creepy. Creepy.
كل هذا اللي صار هسه هذا كريبي.
Where is it?
كنا هون احنا.
Where are we? This is wrong. There he is. There he is.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house.
Find
He's going in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
The
Keep going.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
Just one little test to do. You can almost reach him. You can almost
Okay.
see him.
اوكي خلص انا غرقت.
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it?
انا هون وصلتني والله.
Don't worry, not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water, she could taste the rot. No one else could. She knew something was wrong, something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew.
اشرحوا لي كيف. انا نفسي بس اشرحوا لي كيف.
He disappears, Senua. You have to get in.
مع هالالغاز اللي مش مفهوم منها اشي. وين ممكن نطلع؟ ليش هيك الرؤية عندي مضببة؟ هذا وين بحطه؟ وين بطلع عليه؟ هذا بغير شيء ولا بتهيألي أنا؟ بغير.
You found a way to climb the tower, the ladder. What now? You can see it. A line to the truth. The bridge.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. That is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Come to me. Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there?
Find him.
Come out.
Find him. The runes. Focus. On the runes. Focus.
There was a Northman called Grettir, big, red-haired, immensely strong, but he was afraid of the...
Dillian!
معلش قطعت عليكم القصة. أنا ما توقعتش هيك يصير. الباب خلى المكان يتغير جديد يعني. كل اللي كانوا ميتين هسه هون عايشين. اسمع الوضع هذا مش عاجبني أنا. تغير شكرا. اشرد. ايش عم بتخوفوني؟ مش فاهم. تعال. ايش هو هذا؟ كان لازم اجرب صراحة. وحش النار وقتلته. ايش ظل؟ شليف. ولا ممكن ايش هذول؟
There it is. Huh? It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. Run! Run now! Who are you? Don't let it see. Don't get lost. Don't let it see. You're stood to burn. There it is. Move away.
لا
This is taking too long. Can you hear him?
ولك يتحرك ولك اركضي. ما عرفت شو يميني ولا شمالي. سريع على اول شكل. صباح كانون.
There it is. Huh? It's close. It's close. Move away. Run! Run now! It's not safe here. Run! You don't have your sword. You came through the wrong door. How are you going to fight? Where's your sword?
لا مساكم شوي مش عارف ترقصها. لا سردنا اخذنا اول طريق. ايش هذا اللي بوجهي؟ بطلت شايف الشارع.
You're dying. You're lost. Dying. This is what death feels like.
يا والله ما عم بتساعدي. اسكتي. شت حبسنا. هاي الشكل الاخير وينه؟ هاي ضل الشكل الاول اللي ضل ساعتين بنلاقيه. وين راح؟ ابو بيت مساوي. طيب اتوقع النهار. اتوقع الله النهار. هيا رحنا له. لا عم نرجع مكاننا.
They want to kill me.
اركضي. هذا هو. طيب عجل وين الباب كان؟ روح الباب. انا ضيعت رسمي مش عارف ما ضايع. لا انحبسنا. لا تحكيليش اني راح اموت هون. وين الباب؟ لقيت الثلاث. وين الباب؟ عن ابوك يا زلمه. حل عني. شت انحبست. شايف شي؟ اركضي. هذا يحكي لي وين الباب. ايوه اخيرا. يا الله. حس حالي انا اللي كنت اركض يا زلمه.
سينوى. What happened?
تمسحت خلص.
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
Killing you would be
هذا هو
too
السبب
easy.
في كل شيء. يعني هي هربت
Taking your
عشان
memories to torture.
الناس عم بلوموها
Inside, you're disappearing.
انه هي اللي جابت الوباء،
Every
لانه
time
كان
you
طلع
remember,
وديليان
you
مات
disappear.
بسبب
And
قصة ما
take
تبغون ايش هو.
not yours anymore.
فهي طلعت تجيب ديليان وهربت منهم عشان عم بلوموها عن على انه هي جابت الوباء
They're eating you from
عشانها
the
مجنونة.
inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They want your body. They want your soul. They want to.
أنا عم بحكي على أساس
They're
إني
going
فاهم
to
شيء.
take it. The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing
هذا
is
كيف بدي
yours
أوصله؟
anymore. It's disappearing with your memories.
نط من هون. أوبا.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the well of wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty.
لا تحكيليش بدي أمشي هيك أنا. أحا.
Tell me what you feel.
أوه.
Good.
حبيت المشي إنها مش شايفة إشي.
There is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.